Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy beginning in to get to October. Happy, hopefully before long we'll have cooler weather and all the festivities that will be following. Can you believe this year is almost over? It's crazy. It's just crazy. But anyway, be sure to be safe if you're getting out and about this weekend. Here in Dallas, it's Texas OU weekend. If you're going to the state fair, be cognizant, look around, be careful and safe. Also, just, the time change is going to come up later this month and everything else. So be safe when you're outside, and there's a lot of haunted houses and things like that, and people hustle bustle here and there. So be extra safe as we go into the holidays with kiddos and everything else out and about. So also, I wanted to tell you that if you haven't already seen on my Facebook and some of my posts, I have now generated a new YouTube channel, which you could find. It's under my name, Alisia, Alisia Louder, Lowder. You could go to YouTube and pull up my name, and if you are interested, or as you've been following me, maybe, or watching these daily thoughts, I have been doing them for the past 5 years, and sporadically here and there, and actually more frequent as of late. Anyway, I have my own page now, and again, if you go to YouTube, Alisia Louder, you can pull up. I've so far downloaded about 230 of my daily thoughts, and again, they're not in any time. They're not in any order or anything like that, but you could pull up whatever topic you would like to look at for a thought for the day. I have titled them according to that topic. So, and they've been, of course, I've been through a whole lot of stuff in the last 5 years, so I don't know what all may be on each of them that I might have been going through at that time. But anyway, each thought is, you could pull up by topic. And I really appreciate your support. I've had a lot of people to ask me to do this, so that's why that I now have a YouTube page for strictly just for the daily thoughts that you may want to go back and look over or apply or forward or whatever you want to do or not. So anyway, thank you for those that have supported me and follow me, and also for all your advocacy and animal support of our Dowdy Ferry Animal Commission. I'll probably be doing a separate YouTube regarding all of the videos we've done regarding, or that I have, of the animals, but that's a whole separate issue. I haven't gone that direction yet, but this particular YouTube channel under my name is specifically for daily thoughts. And again, thank you for being a part of, getting me encouraged to come up with this for you for daily thoughts. Which leads me to today. Today's daily thought is on quit pretending. We've all been in situations where there was an elephant in the room, where we just simply didn't want to deal with it. We pretended like, even though it was 3,000 pounds in the middle of a situation, that we acted oblivious to it. And it takes courage to address that elephant in the room, and to not pretend that there's not a problem, an issue, an indifference, an awkwardness, whether in whatever environment. And sometimes we have to go through not so great things and feelings and emotions and scenarios. We have to go through those things in order to know what we don't want, so that we can understand what we do want. And whether that means we take ourselves out of the equation of being away from an elephant in the room, or bottom line, having better communication, because we have to have good communication with others in order to address that elephant in the room. And everybody's entitled to feelings. We all have feelings, sometimes there's no wrong or right. It's just a matter of different feelings and different opinions and so on. But we have got to become better communicators, and also, not be afraid to address things that we're fearful of. Who likes confrontation? Who likes to have to say, there's a problem here and we need to quit pretending like it's not an issue, and just, be hands-on in dealing with it. because it makes us uncomfortable. For the most part, people don't like to do that. People want things to be nicey, tidy, and but that's not real life. We all know there's issues that we don't, bottom line, either shovel under the rug or we pretend that the elephant's not in the room, and we pretend just to be cordial in an environment or this or that or whatever. And the sooner we're honest with ourselves and with other people of trying to have a meeting in the middle, and I know that doesn't always work, but if we don't do our part in trying to bring about change through good communication and addressing things that either we're fearful of, don't like, or make us uncomfortable or make us awkward, then nothing's going to get solved. And there's going to continually be an elephant in the room. And again, feelings are feelings. Everybody's entitled to feelings. And I took some notes here. Also, right now, Venus is retrograde. And so, being retrograde means, means you go back. You're doing reruns. You're revamping, redoing. That's what retrogrades are about. About going back to whatever it is that's needing to be redone, resurfaced, reorganized, reconsidered, whatever it might be, as opposed to just pretending like there's not a problem or that there's not an elephant in the room or whatever. And it's not about blaming people. It's not about blaming somebody because, oh, you didn't like this, or, oh, it made you uncomfortable for that, or, oh, well, they should have read your mind. No, we have to be open and honest and talk through some things, or agreeing to disagree in order that we can have healthier, more respectful, meaningful friendships, relationships of any kind. And again, that means that we've got to start with us. And I'm going to say this time too, we've got to go inward and upward. In other words, we have to do what we need to do within ourselves to have the courage, to have the decency and the kindness and the forethought that we want to make something right. So that means we need to redo our thought, redo our way of doing something in order that we can address things that simply make us uncomfortable, or that elephant in the room that we pretend that is not there. So whatever you're doing in regard to trying to just ignore a situation, just know it's going to stay there until you do address it. Or it may go away for this particular environment or this particular time or this, that, whatever, or this phone call or whatever, but it's going to stay there until you decide to do something different within yourself and address things differently. Always do it with love and consideration and respect, and know that feelings are feelings, that people also have their own agendas and thoughts and feelings and reasons and everything else. But we've got to agree to come into the middle, to have a conversation and to address something in order for anything to be resolved. Now, you can't make somebody talk. You can't make somebody want to redo the RE like in retrograde. You can't make anybody redo or rethink or whatever. All you can do is what you can do and do your best. And sometimes that means that you have to, release things and people, environments, and whatever, because if you can't make a happy medium and come to the middle and have a respectful meeting of the minds or compromise, then that sometimes is what you got to do too. But bottom line, you aren't going to know if you don't try. Number two, think of your reasons behind why you're needing to address something that is an elephant in the room, and quit pretending. You're not doing yourself or anybody else any favors by pretending that there's not an issue or that everything's fine, or chaotic. So that's my thought today, is quit pretending. Whether it's about yourself, a situation you need to address, or even about why you're doing something or not doing something, or why you are or not addressing a situation, person, or environment. And get real, get honest, get open, and choose to try to redo that situation. What more perfect time than now, before going into the holidays, of trying to right wrongs, of trying to make things smoother and where everybody can have a better understanding and move forward, even if we don't always agree on everything. So anyway, and always have integrity and respect in the process of addressing whatever you have to address. And of course, take it to prayer. So anyway, that's my thought. I hope you have a blessed Friday. Be safe out there. As always, look out for the welfare of animals. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be sure to, if you want to, go to my YouTube Alicia Louder page and have at it if all the thoughts are not that you want to watch. So live, love, be. Keep looking up. Make your day and weekend count. Talk at you later.